Hello, wonderful people, viewers and subscribers. Welcome back on this platform, BVI Channel 1, where truth is gospel. I'm still Soludo Peters. Like I promised you earlier that I'll be bringing you critical analysis of Anambra governorship election debate that happened between Anambra of APC, Professor Soludo of APGA, and Zibo of PDP. And why it is important, because many of you may not have all the time to watch the 2 hours video. And as well, we try to break it down in segments so that we'll cross the T's and dot the I's for everyone to see beyond and understand beyond grammar and political correctness. Now let's hit the ground running. But before I bring you the real dish, make una watch the highlights of the confrontation that happened during this debate.
Thank you very much, and thank you for that acknowledgement that Anambra has, up until the last few months, remained about the safest state in Nigeria. And the governor has been decorated with awards and so on about being the safest state in Nigeria, and thank you very much. The insecurity in Anambra is a recent phenomenon, very recent. And I think my brother on the right-hand side, I'm sure when he responds, he might be able to tell a little more about part of the reasons why that is happening.
Please, let's shift away from, casting blames to accepting responsibility. The reality is that both APGA and APC have failed Nigerians.
Let's put it on record. First of all, you say you engage. You only engage when you want to run for an election. And after an election, you go on voicemail. You never engaged, never spoke to anybody. This is the one, and I will talk about it, who has engaged in and out of season. You were in Senate for 8 years, not one word about the IPOB and the agitations in the Southeast. You were only engaging when you want to run. Insecurity in Anambra started with a PDP government and orchestrated by my brother on my right hand, kidnapping a sitting governor. It was a PDP legacy in Anambra. The PDP legacy in Anambra of burning down Anambra State. The violence, kidnapping, and so on and so forth on this state was started by PDP. When my brother on the right-hand side was at the engine room stoking up all the fires.
I wasn't involved. I don't know what he's talking about, kidnapping. I had no business in that kidnapping.
Come on.
Now, there's a white paper that came out on the There's a white paper on the kidnapping. Why didn't they put my name in the kidnapping? It has anything to do with it. What are you talking about? Let me tell you, I was a special assistant to the president of Nigeria in this country that knows about security. There's anyone knows about security. I know about security. Now, let me tell you, he's talking about saying that I'm involved. I'm not involved in anything that concerns kidnapping or anything. It's not I wasn't even in the country when it happened. I was outside the country. When the call came through to me, 2:45 in the morning, I picked the phone, said but the judge said he wants to speak to the president. I said, what happened? He told me what happened. I took the phone to the president. I woke the president and took the phone. The president asked me to call the IG of police and call Atiku, which I did. And the whole thing that's why voting was stopped. So how could I have been involved? If I was involved, I wouldn't have made that phone call.
Please, absolute silence in the hall so that we can appreciate what the candidates are saying. Thank you very much.
I bless you here with open hand on
you. I will never forge a certificate.
Hello, gentlemen.
Do you have secondary school?
Of course.
Hello, gentlemen.
When?
Come on.
When did you graduate?
1974.
1974?
Yes.
That you have senior school certificate?
Go and check.
In 1974?
Go and check it. I have a
1974?
Yes, go and check.
You have senior school certificate in Enugu State? It's forgery.
Go and check it. The school is there.
No, you are destiny is here.
I don't know what you have. It's not mine. I don't know what you have.
Professor Soludo.
I don't know what you have. It's not mine. Soludo, let me tell you something.
Soludo,
you are overstepping your
bounds. Behind your podium.
Yes, please.
Today, 3 of us are from the same local government, Agwata. In Amesi, where I'm from, my road, and Amesi road is better than Isofia roads, better than Oga roads. And these are people who have held high positions that I'm shocked that indeed they're actually even featuring on this debate.
You've been advising them for the past 16 years. You couldn't advise them on the roads. You're saying speaking all this long English here. You couldn't advise them on what the roads are all about, or how they could take care of the roads.
You were the senator.
Yes, I know what I did. I know what I did.
And the federal road in your constituency are federal roads. Totally, you go with helicopters.
Now, if you go out there and look at it, there are about over 1,000 buses branded. What are they doing with that? Branded with Soludos, which are on it. Just right here, over 1,000 buses branded, and people are suffering in the state. There's no road. What are you people doing with it?
And in terms of awards, it talks about awards received as central bank governor. I was in banking those days. I really don't want to delve into things we shouldn't be talking about today. But I can tell you, what we suffered was failure of regulation when he was central bank governor. The number of jobs that we lost is unprecedented after he left. And you know why? Anyway, let's leave that for another day. And he's also spoken about Transcorp. He said it a number of times. Quite frankly, Transcorp was founded, sold shares for 7 Naira 50 kobo, crashed to 50 kobo. We came on board to rescue Transcorp after he has left in government. And again, precisely, he has no role in hiring Valentine, because going around different places saying he hired Valentine. I wish Nicholas Okoye and Ndi Okerekonye won video to have rebutted the fallacy that has come out from my dear brother and friend.
He's telling me he met me in the villa. How can you meet me? He met me in the villa. I wake up with the president, I sleep with the president. Say I'm a domestic staff for the president. Yes, I'm a domestic that clean the president's shoe. That's what he said. Well, he's alive today. He will tell you, he comes in to use someone to see what can happen. You call me all the time. My brother brought when they made you CBN, what do? You came to my house to say thank you. Igwe abdicated, they are alive. 5 Igwes came to say thank you to the president for making Central Bank governor. He said, no, you thank this person, not me. Abdicated is still alive. How could you be saying what you're saying? So I came from the US without a certificate to come and work for us. You think it's easy? You think it's easy? You think it's easy to do so? That's the work at the end today. It's to show you the type of person you are.
Silence, please.
That
to show the type of person you are.
President Obasanjo is alive.
Yeah.
Please, the APC candidate has the floor. Professor Soludo, allow him.
It's to show the type of person.
APC candidate, please face the camera this way.
Now, he says he sleeps and wakes up with Obasanjo. How can he say that? He sleeps and wakes up with Obasanjo while I live in the villa. You live in the villa, he doesn't live in the villa. And you're telling me that you see Obasanjo money, see Obasanjo. It's only when you're allowed to come in, you come in. You say you come every morning. Who started the praying in the villa? Who started it? Did you start the prayer? Did you start it with us? You didn't. You came in as an interloper, trying to find out how you will be there, to see how you come close to the president.
There's never one person who thinks he knows it all. And that's what we must watch out for. There's no, once you're not humble enough to accept, and you bring that arrogance that I know it all, then you're not even fit for this job, because you can't know it all. It's impossible. I can tell you.
Well, that's so beautiful. Thank you very much for staying with us on radio and on television. Okay, gentlemen. Okay, well, gentlemen, don't go off the stage yet.
Please take your seats.
Don't go off the stage yet. You will still have to pose for photographs. Yes, please, you have to take photos together. Okay.
I will sue you for what you said.
Yes.
Sorry, I don't want this show in my picture.
Anyway, thank you very much. As you stay there to pose for the photographs.
Let's work with the party that is alive.
We want to thank all of you for watching. Thank you very much.
He actually lobbied to be candidate of Apuga. He was with you.
Look at him. He was candidate of PDP and not win an election. He got to where I am today. I never won. I'm going to teach you how to win an election. No. You were lobbying me to come. Who was lobbying me? How can I come to?
You were going to be candidate.
There is nobody here. You were begging me to come to APC.
Who was begging you? You were begging that. Look at them.
We don't want this pass.
Live from Oka, produced by Arise Television in conjunction with Enough is Enough. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you very much. I am Goze Alebu.
Chai, Mana Soludo, to be honest with you, this tantrums, all these bullets you are firing from every angle, especially targeting APC. Anyway, that is it. You guys have seen the appetizer of some of the highlight of what happened. Now we are going to go down to the real gist on the next video. Don't miss it, because we are going to highlight on security, we're going to highlight on the economy, education, health, infrastructural development, and other things, environment. Okay, so just sit back and we will take it one after the other. I'll be right back on the next video. Don't miss a thing. Stay safe. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Drop your comments. Let's have your opinion on what you just heard.